Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much could depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Tuesday, the 5th day of March 2024. I bring you a news update. Sit at home doing great damage to the economy of the Southeast region. I do not support the idea. That's according to Anyaoku. Yes. Now, the former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Anyaoku, has told people of the Southeast region that he is not in support of the sit at home. Yes, he said he is not in support of the sit at home, but he knows the origin of that sit at home. He acknowledges that it is still the illegal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is causing the sit at home. Yes, according to him, that's the root cause of the sit at home. He said, even as the court of competent jurisdiction have declared Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free of all the frivolous charges and discharged and acquitted him, said he's still being held by the federal government. Yes, and he said this issue must be dealt with decisively, talking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, look at his star statement about the sit at home and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Quote, the sit at home is doing great damage to the economy of the Southeast region. I do not support the idea. I think it is doing great damage to the economy. We have to deal with the root cause of sit at home, which is the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, notwithstanding the fact that the court of law had ordered his release. That detention gives those who advocate and participate in sit at home the reason for doing so. I think that the cause of the sit at home should be addressed. I do not think that the sit at home should be maintained. It should be stopped. End of quote. Now, the former Commonwealth Secretary General, Anyaoku, talks about ending the sit at home by addressing the root cause. Yes, he said the sit at home, the root cause of the sit at home should be addressed. That's what he said. He's not advocating for the continuation of sit at home. And good at thing, he acknowledges the fact that people are not just reacting or responding to frivolities, rather, their concerns are genuine. Yes, talking about what caused the sit at home in the first instance, he perfectly acknowledges that. Said the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the root cause. Because I've been sure the people of the South normally goes to work on Mondays to their businesses. Of course, it's obvious. Even the enemies of the South they recognize the fact that they are hardworking. Yes, if you like, the most hardworking group, ethnic nationalities, the whole of Africa. Yes, Igbos believes in hardworking. They work as alias, and go to their businesses, to their work area, and to make ends meet. They hustle, they struggle. They don't believe in begging or staying idle. No, that's not the Igbo man. Typical Igbo man is a hustler. He is a hard-working person. He struggles to survive, and he always survives. Yes, whether in Nigeria or in any part of African country, in Europe, Americas, and other continents in the world, they struggle, they hustle for their daily meal, and they are being blessed by the Chukwuka Abiyama. So that is it. So it's not something that the Igbos enjoy, that we are sitting at home nowhere. The Igbos are not enjoying it. But they are doing it for a reason. It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice they have embarked upon because of what is happening to them. Yes, the level of sacrifice will show you how they value the person involved. Yes, in this whole thing, talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's all. So the point has been made that sit at home is not something the Igbos are enjoying. Nowhere. No Igbo man is enjoying sit at home. But they are enjoying it now because of someone who is involved. It's a sacrifice. If sit at home is not a sacrifice, then what are we not talking about? What are we talking about? What are we saying? What are we saying then? It is a sacrifice, a call to duty. Yes. So people should spare us the point of, it's damaging the economy. No, We have said it. Nobody is going hungry in the Southeast today on account of sit at home. Nobody. All people are suffering today, and hardship is a result of the bad economic policies of the government at the center. And that's why you see protests going on everywhere. Even Igbo not much affected by what is happening. Yes, of course, they're not protesting. The Igbos are not protesting about the sit at home, about the hardship in Nigeria. Nobody's protesting about the hardship in the Southeast. Yes, even with the sit at home, they said they have destroyed the economy of the Southeast. So what is the destruction? Nowhere. So the economy of the Southeast is still blossoming. It's still a great economy. Yes, in the face of this hardship, we have seen it. That in the Igbo, they are enjoying their lives. It's everywhere. Yes, they are cruising. Whereas others are looting warehouses. Of course, you saw what happened. Yes, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, thereabout. Warehouse were looted at the FCT. Not an looting warehouse, Nema warehouse. They looted it. They looted everything. Such thing will not happen in the Southeast. They looted everything. Pin. Nothing was left. Even the FCT Minister for State visited and said, this is beyond hunger. They looted everything. The roof of the building were removed. So what are you talking about? So in the Southeast, such a thing will not happen. Nobody is looting any warehouse. Nobody is stopping any vehicle carrying food to loot. Nobody is doing that. I'm not seeing any protests. You have seen protests even in Oyo, Lagos, where Tinubu comes from. These northern states, Buhari ruled for 8 years. 8 years. About not more than, let's say, almost a year now that Buhari left office. Barely a year, not up to a year. Barely a year, just 9 months. The people are looting, warehouses. You've seen it. So that is what is happening. Stopping long vehicles with foodstuff and looting everything there. But in the side is where they said the economy has been destroyed by the sit at home. People are enjoying life. So Anyaoku have said it. It said they don't believe in the sit at home, but such a person, a high-profile individual like Chief Anyaoku, should be more, vociferous in making statements, making it directly to FG. Because from his statement, he did not direct his statement well to the appropriate authorities. Yes, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As the court of competent judicial have said, he acknowledges that fact, but directing his statement well is what is lacking. To the appropriate authorities or quarters, telling them why they have to obey the court order. Yes. So that is it. He has made his point that he don't believe in sit at home, but he believes in the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to solve the sit at home as a problem. Yes, in the Southeast. But we have said it. Sit at home is not a problem in the Southeast. The problem in the Southeast is the governors who are looting money for their people. The present government at the center is the problem. So they have to address it. Sit at home is meant for pressing the government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is it. So finally, we have heard from Anyaoku. But we say his statement lacks, the zeal, the commitment. His statements lacks the, direction, because he did not mention anybody, even those who, criminally abducted Onyendu from Kenya, and those who are continuing in illegal detention, the government at the center.